the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Lambeau.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the double. 52 block, set, cut. Ready?
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go. 52 blue, blaster, 6. Black shot. Set, go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A short throw to Musgrave. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Packers.
Set, ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
So no gain on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Love.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
On 4th down, Love.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
158.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
Calvin Austin. A gain of 7. It's 1st down.
We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now run straight ahead with 1. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 21-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
15 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
On the give, it's Warren.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
319.
Now Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
A 31-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Now Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green.
Here's Love.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Come on, 38.
17 yards. That's another Packers
22 needle.
first down.
Red. Yellow.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cut.
Again, it's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Set. Yellow. Ready?
Jacobs is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Black shot. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Black 40. Set. Go.
Throwing. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Dobbs as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
White.
Love throwing for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Okay, break.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Ready.
Following the interception, Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Love now.
Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers.
Pass is caught. It's Metcalf going across the field here.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now Rodgers.
That went down the field for Freiermuth.
It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pat Freiermuth.
62 yards.
And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. But you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Rodgers will throw for him. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Still going.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Matthew Golden,
69 yards.
and the Packers have taken the lead here this third quarter.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for two.
Ready?
The Packers will set up for the
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game.
16. Steelers 11. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got his man. It's game one.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
30. And the Steelers first down.
Rodgers going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
258!
Rodgers now to throw.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Gainwell.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Inside!
Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 15.
You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Setting up the screen with Gainwell. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
26. No. This is the 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And it's caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
They'll try and throw for him. That's caught. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. Down the left sideline. Christian Watson. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Come on, set. Black 40. Commit right opposite. Green. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's complete right around the 8. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch out now. 45. 1.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he's got it. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game.
Blaster, 6. Set, hut. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Green 18. Hey, 626.
A handoff for Warren. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Blue 58.
Now Rodgers. That is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Ready?
One more time with Jacobs. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The kick by McManus.
I practice field goals I don't miss.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. Oh, and that's going to sabotage.
Yeah, let's go.
It is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Black 40.
To a knee goes Love, and that should be that. Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to
I go ham, nigga. I go ham.
Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL, right?
first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go from Green Bay. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Johnson brought him down. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On play action, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Set. Ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got a man. That's Watson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
Here we go.
At the 34-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a good show of force there to get 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Packers.
Here's Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Jacobs will take it in. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
We are through one. 8-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Nowhere to
Go get him. Go get him. Appreciate everybody stopping by my live on
in there
YouTube.
for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And that is
Punt that. Do the right thing.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That one on target some more. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
The Bills' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
The quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
At the Packers' 21-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Open space inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one, top. That's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. gain yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Love. One on target to Watson. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This is caught at the 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
15 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 2.
Here's Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. They'll try to do it with the screen. And he will take this to the end zone. So extending
Appreciate everybody for stopping by live on YouTube. Y'all know I don't play. 38th Bam Spam on YouTube.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6.
Oh, you better kick you a fucking field goal.
On first down, it's Allen.
I told you better have kicked you a field goal. I don't know what you was thinking was going on around here, buddy.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Yo, what up, Eli, man? I don't know what's wrong with him, man. He should have kicked the field goal.
Back to the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
You gotta go, hey Eli, you gotta go look back how I just did the last person
They'll
on
keep it on the
round.
ground.
Nasty work.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. On third down, they go with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about 3 yards or so. Wind up getting 7, facing 3rd and 4. Once again, it's Cook. This time they're ready for it. Wing to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. A carry for Cook. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On 2nd down, Cook. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Here's Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 7.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him.
And he'll take it on in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Bills.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Packers 16, Bills 13.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the double. Down. Cut, cut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Put.
Go play action with Love. Moving to his right. Taking off. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. play still in the back of their head. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Slide blue, 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Set.
To throw is Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacob. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. It's a pickup of
Second
3.
down, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the Bills' 15-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
Brings up third and 7.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here. Ready.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
And goal.
Set. Hut. Set.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he will power his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
I don't fucking play. Live on YouTube, 38 spam. Make sure you come subscribe. Learn how to play, man. I do
The
some
point
tutorials
by
on it.
McManus up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Again, working deep downfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
I don't fucking play, man. I ain't got time to play with you, man.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
You go play somebody else, man.
Ready.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Black. 95. Hut. Hut.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Here comes Williams on the return. Jukes away from one. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down, set, go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Return it. What are you?
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run for Henry. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well,
he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love now off the play action. Cut down the field, Golden. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
and they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Pickup of 12 on that play, and that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Love has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for two. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. Oh, the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision and those points.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Now here he goes. He takes it down to the 33. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Escapes out to the left. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to take this to the 23 to stop need to set up 3rd and very short. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-6 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, you'll start holding auditions for someone who can.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Hey, out to more 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens likely looking at a field goal try. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. The end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Love with it on first down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's on the run, deep down the middle. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Packers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
They give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result at second 10. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Second and 5.
Now Love on the play fake. He rolls to his right. On target to Musgrave. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Love now to throw. Clock caught by his back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay,
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Blue striker. Ready, ready. 60 Needle blue. Black shot. Ready?
Love looking to pass. Caught just shy of the goal line. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. They're going to go. It's Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me
Let's
of, Kate?
fucking go. Live on
Well,
fucking
the college
YouTube,
basketball
man.
game, it's all analytics. It's all
Live on
threes or
fucking
dunks.
YouTube.
Right, the two-point
Good
jump
comeback,
shot,
good
it is
comeback.
gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Say, nah, I don't need to kick a one-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that three-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
Love to.
Just before halftime, you get a timeout taken. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
13, what? 180. Yo.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And it sets up second down.
Hey, officer, what?
One final shot before the half. Flush down now to his left. And he's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete.
Yeah, I found that shit for Lamar. Ain't all that running ass shit over with.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Quick, ready?
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This has been a trend.
Let's fucking go, nigga, live on YouTube. 38th Bam Spam.
Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a
Appreciate
very
y'all
good
for stopping
field
back by, man.
position
Yeah, I
as they
ran that shit
come
up
up
real
1st
quick,
and 10.
man. I don't play.
Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Play action. Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Throwing the out route complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, right, white, yellow, 22, set.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Wow, for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one?
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third and 11.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Buying some time left. He's running for it. Yeah, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Caught quickly on the slant.
Can't run with Lamar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ready. 52 bull, red, cycle. Cut.
First down throw. Here's Love. They did it. He made the interception. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
The Ravens take over first down.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Jackson rolling out to his left. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Smart man. He trying to go for a field goal. Smart man. No miss.
Got all of it, and this is good. And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate.
I score again, boy. It's over with. My defense is
Starting
immaculate.
from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Riding by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium.
And they pick him off again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Yeah, I know, because we're going to probably try to kick the fucking field goal.
Come down to plays like this in the end. You don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
You going to kick a field goal. You can kick that shit right and go ahead and kick it now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Shit, no. I'm not about to let that motherfucker do nothing. Shit, no. Shit, no. I can't let him. Ooh, go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Defense, and they take him down. play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second
Kick
down.
that shit. Kick that. Yeah. I've been on him the whole time. Every time that was me. Pressure. 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 Give it to Henry. You trying to give it to Henry. Oh, go get him. Ah! Ah! Why you ain't let him go score?
On the other side of this 2-minute warning. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And a man is there.
What the fuck?
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so
that would have been a pick six. Oh my God.
Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Another try for them from the 11. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throwing now. Vacates quickly left side. And he didn't get enough.
Ooh, good shit. He stopped the clock. He stopped the clock.
Facing 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL.
It's one play that I always pick playing against Lamar. It just always work
on these 3rd downs.
as long as I stay on who I need to stay on.
That's called getting his job done, Kate. Drilling it right through. And
The same.
position to win this game.
Ever since I noticed how you play, since the 2nd quarter, I swear to God, I've been picking the same exact play.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down.
It's this one play that Lamar is just. Oh, my game is hinged on defense. Now it's time to show you the offense.
Offense to the line. Trips right to start out. Back to throw. Headed out right. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down. Pivotal play late in this ball game. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That feels great. Oh, come on, y'all, tighten up. Up there, go right there. There, go right there, coach. There, go right there, coach. 1-on-1. 1-on-1. Ah, that was 1-on-1. Tighten up, Wick.
Incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there.
I had to.
All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play.
I stopped the clock without a timeout. Good shit, y'all. Good shit,
Nobody wants.
Look at him. Oh my God. I can't catch shit. Shit, no. Look at him, fat boy. GG's. I gotta go, y'all. That's what I